What's up, my Fina loves? It's Miss Fina D coming to you all from Vina Team and News.
Let's talk about part one reunion. And we're gonna start off with Phaedra. All the ladies look gorgeous. As you know, I felt that Phaedra in the first episode was a breath of fresh air. I felt that, wow, I really miss her on TV. She belongs on television. She's the queen of traitors. This is Phaedra's comeback season. Not on this show necessarily, but in the season of reality life. Phaedra does not belong on the show. She looked uncomfortable at the reunion. And listen, when Heavenly said that Phaedra doesn't have the truth in her, that's not for me to talk about. What I will say is she just does not belong on the show. And it's evident that y'all mad at Quad for saying she's here for a check. Honey, Phaedra is there for the check. Just because Phaedra does not articulate her intentions or her motives, I'm telling you right now, Phaedra's motive is the check. Phaedra don't like y'all like that. And because some of y'all are so starstruck, when it comes to Phaedra. Y'all put every girl on ice, on fire, in the hot seat. Y'all have Sweet Tea. Y'all talk about Sweet Tea's grammar. Y'all talk about Sweet Tea's booty. Y'all talk about everything when it comes to Sweet Tea. Y'all talk about each other like a dog. Not one of y'all on this show has ever said anything shady about Phaedra. Some of y'all are so far up in Phaedra's ass. I need to know what her colon looks like. You guys walk around like a human colonoscopy. You're so far up in Phaedra's ass that when she shit, y'all say, wow, this is a gold mine. We need to take this to the lab with our microscope and really figure out how this thing produced gold. I believe Quad said she's here for the check. I 100% believe she said it. Y'all mad at her for saying it, but y'all ain't mad at Phaedra for acting like it. Make it make sense. Yes, I gave you a shout out, my YouTube content creator. We need this to make sense. Y'all are starstruck when it comes to Phaedra. In some weird way, I don't know. Again, this is all alleged. I don't know what Phaedra told y'all. Y'all act like Phaedra is here to save the show. The fact that she could sit up here and call one of y'all castmates who helped this show even last 10 seasons, the Titanic. This show we loved was about a sisterhood. Y'all let a traitor, pun intended, infiltrate on y'all land and steal that shit as if it was her 40 acres and a mule. What in the third Gamar show is going on here? Do I need to call Frederick Douglass? I mean, y'all let a traitor come onto y'all show, call one of y'all castmates a Titanic. If anything, honey, call her the motherfucking cruise ship in Miami, Florida, going to the Bahamas and then sneaking through Jamaica and maybe taking a pit stop in Aruba. Y'all are cool with this woman saying to y'all, allegedly, that she brought eyeballs to the show. If that was the case, this show would have been beating Beverly Hills Housewives in the ratings. The person who brought eyeballs to y'all show is the person who's talking, and his former co-host, Heavily, who y'all told on, and she had to step off her horse and go to a paywall to get a check because I mean, are we gonna have a real conversation or not? And I love Phaedra. Carlos loves all the girls. I love Phaedra. This has nothing to do with Phaedra. This has everything to do with what we loved about Married to Medicine was the sisterhood. And I am sitting up here telling y'all, I'm not saying Quad was perfect. I believe Quad said, I'm here for my motherfucking check. I'm telling y'all, I believe she said it. And I believe you guys should have been angry. I will support you guys with that. I will say this loud and clear. For those who think I never hold Quad accountable and that I always have her side, I am telling you, I believe that Quad said it, and I believe that you guys should have been offended by it. I'm saying that. I agree. I'm on the side of that. However.org/com.
And after that little dragging, Carlos made sure he included, the part where he was like, and I like Phaedra, and laughed because he doesn't want people to once again run with the lie that he was the one who told Phaedra that lie about Candy when Portia clearly said on that stage, Phaedra told her that it came from Candy. But like I keep saying, Phaedra is an attorney. She's not about to incriminate herself. The woman was married to a man who ended up in prison twice, and not once was she ever placed in handcuffs, okay? So there's no way she's about to incriminate herself and sit on national television and say, yep, I said it. I made up lies about an alleged rape and all of that. Of course, she's not going to do that. But for those of you who missed that clip of Carlos King clearing his name, I'm going to go ahead and play it, and then we're going to move on, because even though Heavenly said she was going to Patreon and not joining him anymore, as she was waiting for some technical issues to get handled, she ended up joining Carlos King on the YouTube Live. So I'm going to play that segment after this one.
Now, right. About Atlanta Housewives, do you want to answer that? Why you leave them? What happened? I don't know. Do you think the show is better or changed because you're gone? I think it was. I can't really answer that. I don't know.
Yeah, listen, well, let's start by saying this. I left the show. I did not get fired. That will always be the dumbest rumor when it comes to that. And it's funny because if you Google anything, I've been fired so many times. It's like I was on The Apprentice. It's the dumbest.
I know you left.
Yeah, it's the dumbest rumor out there. I did not get fired. And the other thing about the whole situation that happened season 9 had nothing to do with that. Let's make that very clear. Situation that happened season 9 had nothing to do with that. Let's make that very clear. If that was the case, I wouldn't be here today. I'll be in jail. So let's start there. And that's all I'll say about that. But at the end of the day, what do I think about this show? Listen, I will always support the show. I love those girls.
To fix my Patreon, because whoever was supposed to do it, whoever I paid to do it, fuck that thing. So I ain't on live on Patreon. Y'all get me in trouble. The man that told me not to be on damn YouTube. Hello.
So listen, how long do I have you for?
It's probably about 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes.
That's what I miss you.
I love you too. You got any questions? Married to Medicine now. I know you done dogged our asses out. I know you have.
I haven't. Listen, the only thing I said is this. I didn't name names. I said some of you girls were starstruck by Phaedra, and you allowed a real life traitor to come on your land, calling a woman who helped build Married to Medicine to get to 10 seasons, the Titanic. And I felt like, although I do believe Quad said, I'm here for my motherfucking check, Phaedra acts like she's only there for the check and no one checks her. Why is that, Emily?
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm here for my check too. I am. Come on now. I love all the ladies that Married to Medicine, but honestly, I'm here for my check. I'm going to say this and I'm going to take it back. I never said that Quad had anything to do with Jackie Thang.
You might not be here for him, but he's making a valid point as it relates to Phaedra. And Heavenly just proved his point. He asked her a valid, straight up question. Why is no one checking Phaedra? What did Heavenly say? I'm here for my check too. And she moves on to Jackie. When he asked her about Phaedra, completely ignored the Phaedra situation. That's how you know production, Andy and them, desperately planted Phaedra there. And basically, she's just here because she's Phaedra and she's off limits. And because of that, production write their checks. So everyone is basically keeping their distance from Phaedra because production planted her on Married to Medicine and she's doing the bare minimum. But you know what? I do not want to upset production, so I'm not even going to go there. Let me go ahead and switch to Jackie real quick, which is dumb. Why is she there? The ratings didn't change. She didn't do anything major, nothing. And like I said, even the Apollo situation, that heavily overhyped, you know what I'm saying? It's like, if you're not going to give anything, why are you here? It's like, yeah, give us nothing. It's crazy. But anyways, let's continue.
So then I said that some people really took the fact that me and you brought eyeballs to the show because Phaedra, and I love Phaedra. Phaedra did not bring eyeballs to the show. You and I did.
It was a collaborative effort. I think that initially people were excited about Phaedra coming. I think that the interest
In
kind
the
of
first
faded
episode,
off.
yeah.
Right. But I do think that, yeah, we brought eyes to it. What I'm saying to you is I mucked up the thing by doing the wrong thing, Carlos. You have to blame it on me. So the people called, text my man, and told them what I was doing. David don't have no clue. So my man told me, like, I'm being, like, y'all don't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't supposed to be on here now. Like, he told me
Are
to
you
get
going to
off.
get in trouble?
Girl, he ain't gonna know unless they text him again, and then I'm gonna curse him out again. Y'all gonna leave me alone. We doing this for the good of the show. If the people understood what this is, they would not text my man. And I'm gonna say the men, I'm gonna say a man on Married to Medicine, a cast member, text my man. And y'all can guess who it is, or I tell you. Shit, I tell you if you ask me 2 times. But anyway.
Well, I don't want to listen, I don't want to do anything to get you in trouble because I'm happy that you're here. So one of the things that bothered me, first of all, what you missed, I said this was an amazing reunion.
Yes.
A plus. It gave tears, cheers, jeers, fears, and everything, baby. And I am here for it. I am a real person. Now, when Phaedra said to Quad that she was the Titanic, they went to commercial break and heavily they came back and moved on. Did Quad ever respond to Phaedra calling her a Titanic?
I'm trying to think. Like, I don't remember. I remember but y'all know Phaedra. Phaedra love her kids. I done said that before. And I don't have great expectations for Phaedra. That's what I was saying with Quad. Quad, you dissed me on camera, not, you know what I'm saying, on camera for Phaedra because you thought that you all were gonna be that new freaking frack, right?
Now me being unbiased, y'all, I can't believe that. Go ahead.
So I don't know if Phaedra led her to believe that they were cool like that. I don't know. But at some point, there was a disconnect. I think Phaedra saw after the funeral that these girls not feeling you and don't look like you trying to feel them either. So let me back up from this and stop bringing you because I don't want to be a part of the mess. That's the thing about Phaedra. She wants to come in unscathed. She's PTSD from Housewives. She didn't want to be bothered. She didn't want to be in the shit. So every time she brought Quad, she was in the shit. Like Toy was calling you a messy bitch for bringing her to the bridal shower, which she was. Okay, then we do the funeral. Didn't nobody know we were coming. We didn't know Quad was going to jump out that casket. Quad was supposed to apologize, move forward. Quad came out the casket and showed her ass. So at that point, Phaedra was like, listen, I wash my hands with this. But my problem with Quad at the time was, bitch, you left me for Phaedra, so roll with the bitch. That's how I felt. So that's why I was like, at the thing, yes, when Quad called me, I'm trying to say this the right way. When Quad called me about what Phaedra was doing, and I knew that Phaedra ass had just told me she was changing her flight, Quad called me and had not spoken to me all season. I had spoken to her since the time we started. Even after we did filming in the funeral home, outside of filming, Quad still didn't call me. Quad didn't call me until I knew that Phaedra wasn't gonna bring her. So I'm like, bitch, fuck you then. You know what I'm saying? You ain't called me. So why you now the Phaedra done dogged you, which we all knew, that could happen. Mm-hmm. Why are you calling me now? So then Quad was trying to tell me everything that Phaedra had said about us in the cast, like this some ninja stuff and no. And I don't like them saying ninja stuff. So when Quad told me that, I started going in on Phaedra. So I said, fuck that bitch, this, that, and the other. No. Lo and behold, Quad texted that girl and told her everything I freaking said about her. And I wasn't going to deny it. I said, Phaedra, I don't know you like that. Yes, I said it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you always own it, yeah.
Right, I said it, but you know what I'm saying? What is it? And she said, well, Heavenly, you're not my friend. I thought Quad was my friend. Well, bitch, Quad thought you was her friend. So I'm
Y'all
giving all
let
the tea over
Phaedra come
here.
on this show.
Carlos was about to repeat himself, so that's why I ended the video there. Also, they talked about other things, but since this video is heavily focused on Phaedra, I'm going to end it here. Like I said previously, even if you're not here for Carlos, he made a lot of sense when it comes to Phaedra, but once again, the network planted her on Married to Medicine. So that's the reason why most of the ladies fell back. Heavenly said she was going to ask Phaedra about what happened on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She was going to bring up her ex-husband and all of these different things. And then when Phaedra heard about it, she ran to production and complained. And then production talked to Heavenly, and it's just a hot mess. Why are you here? If you're not here to clock in and work, why are you here? But once again, Phaedra was able to skate by and all of that because she was planted there by production. And like I said, it didn't do anything. And now that they are aware, okay, your presence wasn't impactful, the fans are complaining, now they can say, if you don't clock in and do your job, have a nice life. Or they can try to put her back on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. But if the girls over there pay her dust as well, what storyline do you have? If she's going to go back to her same formula with lying, it's going to fall flat. But anyways, I'm wishing all of you well and take care. My loves, thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.